It's in the game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The give to the back. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. Goes to the option. Power football with the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you kind of thought that situation, QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, and whether it's Charlie Wood or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really, really good is the start of a great Florida State team.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Manning. That's caught, it's Moore. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go up top on second and short. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll run it from the gun. Drag down, but they'll move the for a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Manning. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
On the read. Touchdown Seminoles! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Side adjustments here. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed on the outside, it's Smith. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Back to throw, it's Elway. It's complete to the left. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. That's caught, it's Marshall. Racing down the left side. The 20, the 10, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Indiana!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Manning. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. To the ground with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Noles want to pick up the tempo. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. The toss to the outside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
And the Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jackson. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Caught behind the line. It's all stopped. Open space at the 25. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Intercepted to stop the threat.
And That's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Elway. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And the Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gives it to the back on the draw.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Hoosiers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Fields. They'll immediately call timeout.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the Hoosiers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Scanning the field, it's Elway. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
The Hoosiers have pushed it inside the 20. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And this offense has got it all running, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation, nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes. This is a gamble. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Give to the running back. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. The Seminoles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for about. There he goes! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The RPO fired complete to the left. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw. He had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Foster. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
A lot of times the QB's going to drop back and try to make a big play, What's your safe option if nothing's there? Slip it to your running back, let him catch it, let him go get a first down for you.
Makes the grab, it's locked. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Got it in the middle. It's all stopped. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catches, big fella.
And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Trying to beat the D deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
They leave the offense on the field on this 4th and short from the 40. Oh, he's got a chance. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Back to throw, it's Elway. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. Turning it on. Touchdown, Indiana! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Makes a move. Got a little room. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice... This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Manning. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. We've reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Noles!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Elway. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pulls and fired complete. Breaks into the open. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they're executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Love. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
The Hoosiers are flying down the field. That's caught. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
And the Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fields. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He'll pull it on the read. He's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
The Noles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback now breaking the field. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Looking to throw, it's Stowers. Pressure coming. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
Hey, we saw this QB on the last drive. He had some success, right? The defense does a much better job getting to him, irritating him, frustrating him, and then most importantly, being able to catch him. And usually that's by committee, right? Not one guy going to get him on the ground. Nice job by the defense.
Fires to the right. Pulls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, it's Stowers. Pucks it out of the air. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Seminoles are threatening on 1st and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they